YouTube. What's poppin', man? Today we got another animal video for y'all. Okay, so some of you guys that have been waiting for it, the issue is the copyright thing. So it's rare you find a video that's good to go for animals that ain't copyrighted. So today I got one for y'all, man. It's albino animals. It's peak. I look super pale in this intro, but it is what it is. I love you guys, man. We just hit 34,000 fucking subscribers. Y'all are some W's, man. I will see you guys very soon, baby. Peace out, man. Love you guys, bro. See you soon.
Wild.
Oh!
Biologists assume that there are only 100 albino alligators in the world right now.
That shit
and only 12 of these supposed
drip.
100 are recorded in human history. They are that rare, and even if they did, they'd have difficulty in remaining hidden, as their ivory white scales make them stand
Dude,
out.
albino is a
Alligators
mythic
lay
skin.
under the sun to control their temperature, but in the case of albino alligators, their scales would
Okay, Alfie, I'll
only
let it
burn.
slide, but
their
just
eyes
know,
are also
you're not.
sensitive to sunlight, thus hunting for game is another challenge for them. It's difficult for them to
I mean, bro, this poor fucking guy can't blend in for shit.
survive in the wild, so some known albino alligators are kept in institutes to keep them safe and live a comfortable life.
Yeah, I mean, that makes
Number
sense.
2, albino ruby-throated hummingbirds. It is extremely rare for an albino
I mean,
ruby-throated hummingbird to be seen. Only a few out of 7
I would just
million
think
of
that's a
them
white
have
bird,
ever
Chad.
been
I don't know about
reported
you
by
guys.
people. The most common would be a leucistic ruby-throated
I would just think that's a
hummingbird,
white
as
bird.
they normally have white feathers and black eyes, feet,
I would
and
think that's a white
bills.
bird.
The true albino ruby-throated hummingbirds would have white feathers and pink eyes, feet, and bills.
Okay, I would think
and
that thing
that's
has
a sight
rabies.
worth once in a lifetime. Because of their white feathers, they fall prey to their predators easily. Their
yeah.
feathers are also weaker in comparison and would break while they're in migration. They are also weak against fighting diseases.
That's not even albino.
Number 3, albino sea turtles.
No way.
Only one
Hoff?
in hundreds
Oh, I thought they were gonna say my fucking name.
survival in the wild. Number 3, albino sea turtles. Only 1 in hundreds to thousands of sea turtle
Yo,
fledglings are
that
born
skin
with
is
albinism.
crazy!
Their genetic average makes them just like other albino animals that fall prey to their
Oh,
predators. Just to
wow,
have one
that's-
of these rare creatures, people would sell them worth $50 to $100. One of the few albino sea turtles is Albie in Australia, who was luckily found by
Yo,
wildlife
this is so
volunteers and is
cool.
being watched over so she doesn't get sold off
Bro!
or eaten by predators. Her white shell and skin stand out
What?
from other sea turtles, so she's not hard to miss on the beaches of Queensland, Australia. Number 4,
No.
albino buffalo. Albino buffaloes or
Disgusting. Peace out, Slayer. You
white
to go.
buffaloes are considered scary by native tribes. Only 1 in 10 million buffaloes give birth to an albino with white fur. For the natives in Texas, the birth of a white buffalo is a symbol of
naked
abundance
cat or
and
whatever they're called.
manifestation, a sign of hope and an indication of good times to come. For 2 decades, only 8 white buffaloes have been recorded in human history, making them one of the rarest occurrences
Oh, sweet mother of Christmas Eve. That's nasty.
to be seen by the human eye. The birth of white buffaloes is said to be a signal for humanity to seek unity and peace.
Okay.
Number 5, albino lobsters. Every 4 to 5 years, there will be 1 in 100 million chance for an albino lobster to arrive in this world.
Y'all seen the blue lobsters?
To be seen, however, is another case. Their shells and claws are completely white.
Yo, why is bro
and hard to
forking that
miss.
thing?
In early 2020, the 1 in a million albino lobster, 2 at that, landed in the hands of very surprised fishermen who had never seen them in their lifespan.
Chad, you
No
guys think
sleep
this?
for 5 days so far might actually die.
Chat, wait, what? Chat, what do you guys think? Are you the same brain as me? Me and my mom were just talking about this. If I caught if I caught an albino lobster, if I were a gambler, I would think, dang it, because I used up my luck that I could have used on a jackpot. Or do you guys not see as luck connected in that way? I kind of connect like using my luck. Like I would think like, oh shit, well now I'm not, then I'm not due for luck somewhere else. I feel like this is like
These 2
using up
albino
your luck.
lobsters were later released back into the sea,
Rack,
but
what's
they
good?
became instantly famous for being the latest recorded albino
I don't know, I just feel like
lobster
that's
to
using your
ever be
luck.
seen. They're heavily sought after by chefs to be made into dishes and can be sold for hundreds of pounds in Michelin star
Like I would feel like that's like, well,
Number
that's my
6,
1 in a million.
albino gorilla.
What?
There have only been one albino gorilla ever seen by the world, and his name was Snowflake. He lived in Barcelona,
That is
Spain,
peak.
and lived to almost 40 years old.
That
but
is
succumbed
peak.
to skin cancer in the year 2003.
He had skin cancer? No!
His milky white complexion caught the eyes of people, and he became the main attraction at the Barcelona Zoo. The rare phenomenon garnered scientists' interest,
LB roll.
and they all searched for an explanation. After years of research, they got their answer. His albinism was a product of inbreeding between relative gorillas, an uncle and a niece, or an aunt and a nephew, according to scientists. After his death, there had been no sighting of another albino gorilla.
Wow.
Number 7. Albino koala.
No way.
The only known albino koala
Have you all ever seen an albino person before?
was 7-year-old Gulara, who
Yeah,
lived
the
up to
devs
the
were
year
cooking with these
1992.
rare skins, bro.
With snowy white fur and pink nose, eyes, and mouth, he was a rare gem that would not be found again. There's not much
Me?
research, as no other albino
Real
koalas
albino
been
people
found
have red
since
eyes, I
Gulara's
think.
unfortunate passing. But from Gulara's life, what was known was that he was sensitive to the sun and susceptible to sunburn. His rare existence as an albino was really 1 in a million. Number 8.
No!
Albino humpback
No!
whale. Another rare one and only albino are Migaloo, a pure white adult humpback whale who is still alive today. The first photograph of him was taken in 1993, featuring an all-white feature, but the researchers were unsure of whether he was albino or not. Migaloo is part of a population of
Huh?
Researchers were unsure of whether he was albino or not. Migaloo is part of a population
Hey, yo, he said that one a little different.
of humpback whales who feed in May, September, then
I think it's
May.
mega.
He was just like other humpback whales, except his appearance was all white. After a 2011 study of his DNA,
Made up his name on this. Get out!
it was found out that he was a true albino despite
That's so
having
cool,
brown
man.
eyes. Migaloo falls under the protection of Special Management Marine
Alright,
Animals.
alright.
Boats, ships, and even aircraft can't come within 500 meters, 610 meters for aircraft of him. Number 9. Albino Eastern Screech Owl. White-feathered Eastern
Holy fucking shit, almighty in Christ, that thing is beautiful.
screech owls get kicked off their nests by their parents to avoid predators from preying on their family. True albino Eastern screech
That
owls
is
are a
sick.
rare sighting, and
The
there's not
eyes,
much
bro?
information about them. Just like other albinos.
Oh shit! Yo, if I saw that shit, I'd geeked. Bro, nah, you know what that reminds me of? It's the same thing. Ready? Gives me this vibes.
Fast as I.
Identification, please.
Hey, hey, Violet, come here. Look. What are you doing?
If you know, you know.
They have white feathers and their eyes have a reddish hue. The
That's
currently
crazy, bro.
known albino eastern screech owl is being kept in the Great Plains Nature Center, where he is being rehabilitated
Wow.
and put on
Whoa,
display
that
for
was like a
kids
voice
to
crack,
learn about
kinda.
mutations. Number 10. Albino orangutan. In Borneo, we find the only albino orangutan known in the world with pale white fur
That's
and
kinda
blue
creepy,
eyes.
bro.
The orangutan alba was
Quick
a
draw,
rare
baby.
sight among rarities, and there had been no other sighting of another albino orangutan. Though her appearance was a beauty, she suffered from several health complications such as poor vision, hearing, and sensitivity to light. After 2 years of rehabilitation, she was set free with another orangutan and has been living in the wild since.
Oh,
Conservationists continue to monitor the released orangutans, and
Yo.
after 1 year in the wild,
That's
Alba
wholesome.
is doing great as ever. Number 11.
Yo.
Albino dolphin. Another extremely rare sight to be seen is an
Oh
albino dolphin.
my
Only 3
puff.
documented sightings have been reported in the Gulf of Mexico. Because of their rare sightings, there's not a lot of information about them. Though when people do see them, they admire their white, sleek skin under the clear surface of the waters.
Wait, so now the age-old question. Okay, y'all heard of blue lobsters? They're rare, albino shit. If you're a dolphin and you swim up on the albino dolphin, do you even notice it? Or do you just see a dolphin? Like,
Number 12.
You gotta
Albino
think.
peacocks. The beautiful
That
peacock
sucks.
stands out with its feathery,
That's the one
decorative
albino thing
tail
I
and
would
an
not
array
wanna
of
be.
colors. However, albino peacocks
Never
have no
mind. That is absolutely fire. I change everything I just said. Is that Lake Como? Where's Anakin and Padme?
colors except plain white. Their skin is also rough and pale, which makes their colors stand out more to
W
predators.
Reaper, get that thing
People
plugged in.
compare them to white peacocks, but albino peacocks have red or pinkish hues in their eyes, as they have no pigment and only have pure white feathers. They are so extremely rare that it would be a miracle to be able to feast your eyes on one. Number 13. Albino orca.
What?
White or semi-white orcas seen swimming through the oceans normally have a condition called
that doesn't look real.
leucism. But in very rare cases, one white orca is an
looks
albino.
gray.
On the coast of Japan in early 2021, there was a sighting of 2 albino orcas
That is not gray.
swimming with their pod. Their white coats stood out from the blue ocean, never seen again. Researchers have not gotten more information about them as they are rarely seen by people. Number 14. Albino cats.
Well,
Not just an ordinary white cat, albino cats are in the 2% of all cats and need special
That's not
care.
an albino cat,
Unlike
bro.
other albinos, their skin is light pink, and
That's
their
not an
eyes
albino
range
cat
from
either,
bluish
bro.
to reddish pink. But like other albinos, albino cats suffer from light sensitivity and other health issues, which is why they need constant care and attention.
no, that
People
thing
might confuse them with white cats, but if they see the difference, they might be one of the few people who get to meet an albino cat. Number 15. Albino
Burger King
house
foot
sparrow.
lettuce?
A rare sighting of an albino house
man, I
sparrow
don't give
is
a fuck about a bird.
1 in a million. Mostly loose